and welcome. This is Nigeria, ensuring a more progressive, peaceful, and united nation.
Hello and good day to you, my esteemed viewers. I bring you good tidings from this side of Nigeria. You are all welcome to the second episode of my program. This is Nigeria. Once again, I remain your humble one and only Mr. Nigeria. Yes, I remain your humble Mr. Nigeria. In today's episode, we shall be discussing on what is Nigeria. Is Nigeria a nation just like any other? How did we arrive at this name? How was it that different people became one nation? These are the questions I shall be attempting to answer in this episode. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Now, let me give you a story about Nigeria. But before I give you that story, how did we obtain the name? How did we get to be identified as Nigeria? Do we collectively decide the name for ourselves? I think answering this question is important to us, so that whenever we hear the mention of Nigeria, we know the origin of the name. The name Nigeria was coined by a female British journalist named Flora Neal Shaw, the woman who later will be addressing as Lady Flora Shaw, because she's popularly known as Flora Shaw. In an article she wrote in the Times of London of January 8, 1897, although there are some arguments against the originality of this claim, most have remained unfounded. Before the existence of Nigeria, it was believed that the colonial masters had difficulties in describing the area. What was Nigeria before the word existed? This question gave our colonial masters serious headache, because the people were different people and their origin very different. The area has been called several names in different quarters. For instance, the Niger Empire, second, the Niger Sudan, third, the Central Sudan, and even in some quarters, the Hausa territories. Yes, these are the names Nigeria has been known in various times. So when Flora Shaw coined out the name, it sounded wow. It sounded better to the hearing of our colonial masters than all those other jamborees. And ever since, that was how the area has been described. It is important to inform us that the nation's identity is foreign and alien to her people, and that the people had never named themselves. Nigeria has remained a British idea and a foreign invention. But that's not the problem. The Britons are gone. Who are we? What is Nigeria? Now back to the story I promised to tell you. Story. You are not here to respond, so let me respond on your behalf. Story. Once upon a time. A very long time ago, a history of a great nation began. Nigeria can be traced back to as early as 1100 BC, that is 1100 before Christ. Many ancient civilizations had settled in the area, referred to as Nigeria in the present times. These early civilizations include the Inri Kingdom, the Benin Empire, and the Oyo Empire. Other early independent kingdoms and states that make up the present-day colonized, or rather the present-day British colonized Nigeria include the Borgu Kingdom, the Fulani Empire, the Hausa Kingdom, the Kanem Borno Empire, the Kwararafa Kingdom, the Ibibio Kingdom, the Nupe Kingdom, the Songhai Kingdom, and also the Wari Kingdom. Nigeria has three chief religions: the African traditional religion, Christianity, and Islam. Before the arrival of Christianity and Islam, predominantly Nigerians, or the inhabitants of this area called Nigeria, were pagans. Around the 11th century thereabouts, Islam entered Nigeria through the Borno Empire. To be precise, that was around 1068 AD. That is 1068 after the death of Christ. And it gained access to the Hausa Kingdom around 1385 AD. That is 1385 after death. While Christianity came later to Nigeria, I think around the 15th century, through the Augustinian and the Capuchin monks from Portugal. Yes. Now, in 1851, Lagos was invaded by British forces, and by 1900, that is 1900, there were already three separate territories which were under British control. One was the Oil Rivers Protectorate, second, the colony of Lagos, and third, the Northern Protectorate. In May 1906, the British stylishly, you know what I mean, stylishly merged the Oil Rivers Protectorate and the colony of Lagos to form what would later be called the Southern Protectorate. Yes. And on the 1st of January 1914, Sir Frederick John Deltry Lugard, the first Baron Lugard, GCMG, CB, DSO, PC, who was born on the 22nd January 1858 and popularly known as Sir Frederick Lugard, a British soldier, a mercenary, an explorer of Africa, and a colonial administrator, amalgamated stylishly again. You know, I said he stylishly merged the Oil Rivers Protectorate and the colony of Lagos to form what was then called the Southern Protectorate. Now, on the 1st of January 1914, this same person, Frederick Lugard, stylishly again merged the Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate to form Nigeria as a single political unit. And ever since then, the history, the main story of Nigeria began. However, after several years of struggles, and God willing, on the 1st of October 1960, Nigeria gained an independence. Nigeria became a free people, and and were no longer slaves in their lands. In 1963, Nigeria adopted a constitution and became a republic. This time around, beginning to control our affairs fully by ourselves by exiting the Britons. But the happiness and celebrations Nigeria's independence came with was short-lived, because on the 15th of January 1966, the military stole power, taking Nigerians back into the dark age. Nigeria. In 1979, Second Republic was birthed. But the respite the Second Republic came with was short-lived, because barely 4 years after, to be precise, around in 1989, the military struck again, stealing power and taking Nigerians backwards. In 1993, 10 years later, there was an attempt to press Third Republic when the military were becoming scared of the power of the people. They realized the people were agitated. They were no longer interested in dictatorship. They want what the external world was enjoying. And in an attempt, like I said, to press Third Republic, which lived for not more than 3 months, the dark Google general struck again, stealing power and shutting the nation down. That was how Nigeria lived. And as God will have it, finally, in mysterious circumstances, that Google general died of the power in his office. And in 1999, Fourth Republic was birthed. There was huge celebration. Tires were pumped, drinks were given for free. People were just celebrating the arrival of Nigeria back to north. With all these huge celebrations, a lot still remains to be told. Nigeria has defeated dictatorship and her slave masters. Only this time, Nigerians became Nigeria's slave masters. So this is Nigeria. This is how we got our name. This is how the different people became one nation. So I want to believe that you have been exposed today to how we came up with this name. To how the different people in the different kingdoms were forced to merge together as one. I am not against the existence of Nigeria as one, but it is important that this generation and generations hereafter should know this true history, which will guide us in setting our path right. This is who we are. The British invention. No Nigerian was considered in the formation of Nigeria. Our ideas were alien to them and were not considered. We were their project. But as God will have it, today we are Nigerians. An Igbo man, an Idoma man, a Hausa man, a Nupe man, a Kanuri man, a Michika man, a Bachama man, a Thief man. Today we are all Nigerians, irrespective of what kingdom we had come from. Some might claim they are from the Kwarafa kingdom, others from the Bornu Empire, others from the Oyo, others from whatever kingdom. Just not our making, but we are the main one. It might be the British invention, it might be their idea, but do you know that it might be the will of God? Yes, God's way of making us come into existence. This is who we are. This is everything about us. So our that will tear us apart. Our dialogue should be of ways that will make us exist together as brothers and sisters. And these and many others are what we shall be discussing in my subsequent episodes. Yes. Before we do that, I'll be exposing us to the many ills that every nation. I'll be exposing us to where things went wrong. It is necessary for me to state here that the administration so far we've had in the country has been fighting the effects of our problems and not the cause, a reason why there has never been a solution. So I'll be exposing us to the problems so that we will have a clear understanding of what our problems are, know what the causes of those problems are for an effective solution, which will help us defeat them. I know you're enjoying this very episode. So once again, don't forget to like my videos, subscribe to my channel. You will learn and I will learn, and together we'll build our nation. So let's join hands and together make Nigeria great. I love you. Do you love me? Answer that for yourself. See you again soon. For now, it's a bye from me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.